Hello. It's probably played like 4 times on loop right now. How are y'all doing this morning? I did just buy Hades. Apparently, it's on super sale, which is pretty cool. I saw some Twitter posts about it. I think Villain was talking about it, or at least was like screen capping it. Working away, huh? How much is Shark drop down to? What's its actual price? That shows me not the price I want. 34. That's saying it's like 40 something here. Yeah, 41. Nah, fam. Low. This is what you can buy it for. This is why I hate it when people price things at TCG Marketplace. It's like, bruh. I guess market's at least 36. That's reasonable. 37, but the average, like, lots of times market and average are similar, but low is still just like remarkably different. How many hours do I have in Hollow Knight? I only have 50 hours in Hollow Knight, and my thumbs hurt. My thumbs hurt. They're smushered. I don't know. It's just like I'll push like far too hard on the controller when I lose. Slash, like it's an intense fight and I'm like jumping around. I'll just like find myself pressing harder and harder on the buttons because you know that makes them work better. Yes, it is. Only the best tunes here. The best copyrighted, not using without permission tunes. Don't sue me. It's video game music. If they let the video games on Twitch, hopefully their soundtracks are okay. I need to get some sharks, but I don't want to pay this amount of money. I just wish I had more money so I could just buy whatever I wanted. The woe of mankind. Why can't we all just have everything? If you're playing with a DualShock 2, then that's just true. It's true that it, like, the harder you press, the better it works. I don't know if this is a DualShock 2. It's a PS5 controller. Is that what those are? Like, this is like brand new, and I feel like I'm getting it so dirty. I mean, I had it on the car ride. You get like an alcohol wipe to clean this off. It's not like Cheetoed up like my kid's controller gets. It's so frustrating. How you doing, Zerf? This was the best thing that came out of PPG for me outside of obviously Sky's victory. But like personal rewards, like I guess I own half of a Mulan. So maybe that's going to be better than that controller for me, but I don't know. I really like it. Outside of my thumbs hurting from using it, I just assumed that was from doing it. Okay. Yeah, so this is a DualSense controller then. I quite like it. I tried playing with just my Steam Deck. Like, we drove to the last event, so I was just using the Steam Deck and just like holding this part right here and doing stuff. Like, my thumb just doesn't work properly on that. Like, it's too high up. I want the D-pad to be right here, and that's just like off the controller. So I'd like hold it like this, and my thumb was scrunching up, and it was just not. I was not having it. And Katie was giving me crap because I'm like, can we stop at a Walmart? She's just like, what? I was like, but I like researched to find one that was just like literally like you pull off the interstate and there's a Walmart. But this, like, I can hold it and I don't do that. But sometimes I found myself like holding it like this oddly when I was doing like it was just an easier way to press these two buttons at the same time to do jump down dashes or something, and that's been hurting my hand. I just assume the more I play, the better I'll get at it. I just haven't been playing controller games really, like Mario Kart, but I use the analog instead of the D-pad. Tragic Heroes down to 12. I'm surprised it's over $10 right now. It's not played in anything. I'm a little worried about my Rapunzel investment. Like, I really wish I had sold them at this like there was a period that they were $250. Like right here, they jumped up into the 200s, and I should have sold them and then rebought right now, and apparently you can get it for 95. I assume it'll go back up eventually. Give it a few years, but I like money. Tragic. Oh, we were looking at this is the market or some crap, right? Low 650. Oh man. Yeah. I mean, they'll eventually reprint it, I think. So it's kind of like Dark Confidant was for Magic, but I'm assuming they've learned lessons and they'll be more apt to reprint cards like that sooner. Like in Magic, Dark Confidant was good. They just never reprinted it. They're afraid of its power creep or something, but it's like power level. So we don't have it yet, but eventually there's going to print cards that will be insane in Infinity, and we'll see like no play in Core. And that's kind of like what Dark Confidant was. Like, it wasn't that good in Standard. I mean, like, because what made it good... So Dark Confidant, you drew an extra card, but then you reveal the extra card, and you take damage equal to it. So imagine if they made a card in Lorcana that was like, at the start of your turn, you flip your top card, and then your opponent gains lore equal to its cost. Do you think that would see play? What if... I think it would be pretty good, like a two cost 2/2 quest for 2 that you flip the top card over, and at the start of your turn, your opponent gains lore equal to its cost, and you put it in your hand. In Magic, there's lands. There's no lands in Lorcana, so it's like automatically a little worse. But like if your deck is a bunch of 1 and 2 cost characters, like you just cap out. Like we don't have any real rewards for that in Lorcana. Like even the hyper aggro decks, they normally go up to 3 at least, and sometimes 4. Like they play Rapunzels and stuff like that, because that's where the card draw was. But like if you get a card like Doc's the closest thing. Like some Doc decks like try to do that, but the uninkability kind of got weird. So like I could see that being really good there, because your opponent's playing red blue. Who cares if you gain them 5 lore? They're not going to win the game before you do. See, this is probably a global minimum for Rapunzel. Its price will probably be up in the long run. Yeah. Absolutely. My dream card for Infinity is a 1-cost Steel Hercules. It'd be massive for the Meg Libra 1 decks and Pride Lands combo. Yeah. And that's the thing, is they could print cards like that now, because things such as Pride Lands could have been like preventing them from doing some 1-cost characters like that. Or a Hercules, for example, because it might break Megra. But now they don't care if they break it in Infinity, right? That doesn't matter as much. It puts less restrictions on the cards that they can print. And some people, myself and others, had thought that maybe rotating it every year is a bit much. But thinking of it right now, like literally just thought of it, is like because of the fact that Shift exists and how powerful that is, it really puts the moment you have a really good Shift character, you can't really have good Shift targets. Or if you have too good of Shift targets, then you have to like not give a good Shift cost. So you can kind of see with Fabled that they have toned back on one cost powerful shift targets that have cheap shiftable characters. So like they gave us Robin Hood, but they didn't give us Robin Hood 1 drop. They gave us Robin Hood 2 drop. They're like, "No, we're going to slow you down." They did the same thing with Rockstar. You can't use Lantern to play Rockstar shift on 3. Like dagger to my heart. Like hopefully maybe this isn't a thing and they're just giving me a busted Stitch next set that cost 1, an inkable 1 drop like loot Stitch that I can turn to play off of Lantern and shift in the Rockstar. But in giving this once a year rotation, it really allows them to push certain things. And then if they do let something slip through, they don't necessarily have to ban it unless it's like dominating, because it is only going to be in there for X amount of time. Say they print a card and like right before rotation's about to happen, like so we rotate every 4 sets or something like that. So the third set they print some busted shift card, like a Diablo gets reprinted somehow, something of that power level, but then the next set its shift target rotates out. It allows for that to occur a little bit more often, and I think that's good. I'm just kind of ranting there. Morning coffee, morning cauldron of coffee. I want this card to drop down even more. I guess it was like, yeah, it's still like 15. I want it to go down to like at least 8 or 5 or 6. I want to play with it. It seems really fun, but I don't want to spend money. It seems like a fun brew card. Like I'm gonna want to try to probably get them so I can play them at set champs, because I'm definitely not gonna want to. Well, is this set champs gonna be like a try hard set champs? Like, I feel like someone was saying that the Maleficent promos are gonna be like $150 to $200 for the foil ones, the top 8s. And if that's the case, then it might just be like a try hard set champs. Not necessarily for myself, it will be. I always try as hard as I can, but sometimes like I like to do a theme. Uh, but that also means what your opponents will be playing, right? So the more expensive the promos, the more likely everyone's going to be playing the most diehard meta decks and traveling to every set champs they can. I know that there's people who are just like, that guy came to our 12-person thing. It's like, yeah, you have Rockstar Stitches here. That's a $350 card. I'm going to drive 2.5 hours to an event to try to win one of these. I'm sorry if that makes your experience a little worse. But it made my experience better. If that makes them feel any better. $3.15. I'm glad that my Robin Hoods won me more money than they cost. Like season 1, I was very lucky. Most of the cards I spent money on, I was able to play, and then they like earn themselves. I don't know if anyone else thinks that way about cards when they buy cards. Like the value of what they get out of the card. It's like, yeah, I can resell the card. But then like the period from when I buy the card to when I sell it, how much value did that card give me? Like there's cards that I buy them and they just sit and they do nothing with them, and eventually I sell them. So I have to sell them for more than I bought them for it not to be like a type of loss, or like equal or more, because for every amount that over time it goes down and there's no value gained, then it's just a waste of money. Maybe that's a little toxic of me to think that way, but that's how I value it. I'm very frugal. So, like my Robin Hoods, it's like, yeah, they're $3.15 now, but I played them so much. Like, if we don't even count the winning, like the big wins, like I still played them at enough locals and enough like lower end events that they like got their usage out of. You can ask me something, whether or not I completely answer it. Let's see. This card has dropped quite a bit. I should probably acquire some. Well, my wife is immunocompromised. She is a celiac, so her immune system is just a little bit worse. So if I can increase the percentages of not getting her sick by a couple, I'll wear a mask. I don't care. Um, I find no issue with wearing a mask. I don't think it's difficult. Um, and if anything, I don't have to smile as many people. So, like, that's one benefit. Like, that's one thing that my wife is really misses from always wearing a mask, like, in every public setting. Because we currently are backing off of how often we wear masks in all public settings. I still wear them at big events to prevent, like, con crud. But just recently, we stopped wearing it at, like, the grocery store and whatnot. Um, and my son stopped wearing it at school. And immediately, like within a week, I got sick without have been sick for like a year. I assume it was from my son at that point. And well, at this last event, apparently I was a little sick, although I didn't feel sick. Uh, but I was wearing a mask, so at that point, it's like hopefully I didn't get other people sick. Although JDZ says I got him sick, but the amount of people I interacted with, they wouldn't. There was a period, so I didn't have insurance. This story is from like 2007, 2000, between like 2005 and 2008. I was working at Hoo Hot. So if you don't know what Hoo Hot is, it's a Mongolian grill. It's got a big flat top, and there's a buffet you might, and you walk through and you grab all the raw stuff. You hand it to us, and then we cook it on the flat top. Hi, Jane. I was one of the cooks. I did not have insurance. I got sick one day. How I got sick, well, this is a Disney stream, so we're not going to talk about that. But so I got sick, and for me, like, I had a level 4 food handler's permit. I know that when I go in and I tell them I'm sick, I didn't have diarrhea, which I guess is a thing, but like theoretically, if you work in the food industry and you tell your manager that you have diarrhea, they are supposed to send you home. You're not supposed to work in the food industry if you have that, obviously. I did not have that, but I was sick. And I told my boss, and they were basically like, well, if you go home, you need to come back with a doctor's note or you work your shift. So they basically told me I had to work or I was going to get fired because I didn't have a doctor's note and I wasn't going to go to the doctor because I couldn't afford it. So I would have been fired for not working. So I worked my shift. I was sick for about a month. I worked doubles and worked almost every day nonstop. All I really needed was like a 3 days rest. In that month period of being forced to go into work, I got 6 or 7 other coworkers sick. Those coworkers got 3 or 4 of their friends sick. Like dozens and dozens of people got sick because they didn't do this. So like other people are doing it. Eventually, one of the managers, who was not the general manager, who was like, you have to work, da da da, but she was like, I need you to just not come in. You don't need to bring a doctor's note. Just do not come back until you are healthy. And I said, thank you. And I didn't work for about 4 days. Then I felt fantastic. I came back to work and it was good. Now, in that month when I was working, I was cooking people's food in front of them. And I would literally have to walk off the line and like hack up a lung, constantly coughing, looked haggard, looked sick. And I had to go up and cook in front of people. How many of those customers I got sick? And like somehow the business model was we need them to work is the best thing to do. People ask me why I'm radicalized against like big business. Radicalized is maybe the wrong word. It's like why I don't like certain capitalistic views and stuff. And that's one of them. It's like I've been a cog in a lot of positions and like industries, and it's treated like garbage. I did eat there myself because I'd cook my own food. Um, my wife loves eating there actually, and I don't. Like if you work in the food industry, I personally don't like to go eat at places that I've worked. Not because the food's bad per se, but when you work at a place you cook there, like you end up cooking everything and then you start cooking things not the way it's supposed to be. And then those are normally way better. But you can't order those. Like you can't do that. So it's like I know there's a better version of what I'm eating and I can't have it, but I don't like it. It makes it feel like it's not worth my money. And I'm like, man, I would rather just go home and try to recreate this myself. But maybe that's a me issue. Um, and laziness gets me. So after a while, I'll go there. But my wife likes that aspect, mostly because she's a celiac and gluten free. There's not very many places she can eat, and they do an okayish, pretty good job for the industry. They do a good enough job for allergies, and you can watch them. So like I can notice if I see them cross contaminate my wife's food, I will not let her eat it. I will be like, yo bro, you just contaminated that, like go get a new bowl, like have her go get a new bowl of food and have them redo it because I can pay attention. um it was real brutal when she first found out she was celiac, because at that point, like gluten free was barely a trend. So the amount of places that just would pick off croutons off her food and then try to give it to her was just absurd. And since I worked in the industry, I would Karen hard. But I knew exactly. It was weird. It felt kind of manipulative because I worked in the industry. I knew exactly what buttons to push and what not to push and how not to go too far. Knowing that, like, while I want to literally strangle the server for trying to poison my wife, I do know that she's not going to die from getting glutened. So that does reduce some of it. Like, if she had a peanut allergy and someone tried to just, like, pick peanuts off, like, and like close up her throat or something, like I would have thrown down with some of these people because of their ignorance. Like the amount of people who are just like, "Oh, you don't have an allergy? Yeah, gluten free is such a fad." It's just like, mm, mm, yeah. So it's like that was a fun time. But luckily, when we first found out she was going gluten free was when we were moving to California. So humorously, who would have thought they were a little bit more modernized and up to times? But then we moved to Northern California and a little bit more rural style mentality outside of the like colleged area we were in. So it was basically the same. Yeah, D's. Yeah, that's when you're gonna commit crimes. I feel like, you don't like. The funny thing is, like, when if it was you and they try to do it to you, but you're a little more forgiving, right? But then they do it to like someone you're with, and it's just like, bruh, we're gonna under the sea outside. How did that phrase go? Under the sea, me outside. How about that? I still got it written down. I need to make that shirt design. 56 Lilos at 468. This person right here is trying to hold up the $5 price point. Um, but realistically, it's still cheaper to order from this person. You can literally order from all of these people and it would be cheaper than ordering from this person, right? This being your... Well, why is this one so much cheaper? They're paying to be the top listed, right? It's the top ones are paying extra. They're part of the X amount of orders for free. And these people are part of that, but they're not certified hobby stores, possibly. It is frustrating that they don't just give you it in the good order. We ordered cookie shots from a menu, and they did a peanut glaze drizzle over the plate. Nothing said peanut on the menu. Ah. Instantly could taste it. It's like, grab the EpiPen right now. Luckily, the celiacs do not, as far as I'm aware, most celiacs do not have to carry an EpiPen. I don't even pay attention to the store. I just add what I want and optimize every time. See, maybe they fixed the optimizer, but I had like spent like 20 minutes curating like how to buy all these cards, and I'm like gonna check out, and it's like, do the optimizer, and it's like, oh, I'm sure if it doesn't work I can just use my cart. So I optimize it, increased my price by like $5, and then like I couldn't go back to my original cart, which I'm pretty sure you can now, but at the time I couldn't. And I was just so infuriated because I'm so cheap, and I was already trying to save money by doing all that and having to like redo it. I was just like, well, I'm never going to use this optimizer again. So I've read that peanut allergies like have a higher chance of being found the later in life the person is introduced to peanuts, um, which is interesting. And it makes sense that over time it gets worse, because then like there's no tolerance to build up. But then it gets to a point that, how do you build a tolerance without like dying? My dad had like a mild allergy to oysters and some seafood, but he would always, every Christmas, he'd eat oyster stew. He wouldn't care. He literally was like, I'll die for this. It's like, who knows what he did to himself from it, but best explorer ever. If this card quested for 2, I think it would have lived up to all the hype. But it gets under the seed, and it only quests for 1. Jafar doesn't get under the seed, and it quests for 2. The secondary part here, I think, is really cool and good. But this card was pre-selling for 20. I knew someone who said they were going to go hard in on buying them out if they hit $10 on pre-sale. Like, they're just going to buy out every pre-sale at 10. Used to be hives, now harder to breathe. Ugh, no bueno. No good, no good. I kind of got beat up here. I expect this card to still do some work, but it hasn't really done much. Yeah, I bought my foils for like 13. There's just no like self-damaging, and like playing this and challenging. Like, if we had songs, maybe. We don't have enough songs to punish. Like, all right, so I guess you go Pete on turn 3, they quest on your turn, you... It's even in a turn, you can't even get protection from songs. Yeah, you just play a 3-drop, you challenge, and then you ready it, but like... I don't know. Maybe. But it's just like, you need... I feel like you need Smee to guarantee damage being put on your cards. Oh yeah, as Gambit says, you need Smee. Maybe... Alright, let's... While we chit-chat, let's brew. So we've got some self-damage, but not much, right? Just move on. What are we doing? We're playing with the epics. Come on. I don't want to play with Daisy. Because I just don't wanna. So, a little bit of self-damage. But is it that good of self-damage? It does let us get a free quest. Mulan, Prince John as well. Prince John, maybe Prince John is good enough, right? We don't... Do we need Edict? Like... Quest for 2. Maybe it's good enough. Probably not. We don't have any looting. I just realized my VLC player is like turned all the way up. It's good for me. Probably not good for you. So... Is this good if we're playing a Powerline Vanessa or Aurora on 3? Like, I just don't think it is, right? I really liked this card at first. I thought it would be good, but like in my brain is just assuming we have Cindy on 1 and Ariel on 3 or something, and we just don't have those cards. Thanks for all the follows today and the last few days. It's been pretty neat. Lots of new follows. Is this a Tinkerbell deck? I mean, we're playing Prince John, but I don't know what else we really got. I want to play Pirates. I mean, if we're going aggro and we end up playing daisies, like, I feel Nala has shown that, like, sure, Nala's extra good, but just like questing for 3 is pretty hot. And if we're playing, I'm just a sucker. I see LeFou. I saw him earlier, and it's just like, I want to put LeFou in this deck. Like, I want to quest. I want to play Simba on turn 2. Then next turn, I want to quest with it. I want to play Lady, LeFou, ready my Simba, and pass the turn. Big fan of Lantern Huey into Minnie Mouse. That could be a thing. She's got a big booty. Big willpower. That she does. Takes a lot of damage. So if we're playing the Queen and we're playing Mulan, we can play World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Maybe? Maybe? This deck's gone off the rails. We're going to have to cut a lot of bad cards. It's like, what songs are we singing, though? It's like, we have to play, like, Be Our Guest and then the big 7 drop. Those just don't do anything. Man, that Aurora is pretty. Well, thanks for answering that, chat. The Mulan's just bad, though. And Singer 5 does nothing at the moment. Yet, I mean, maybe I should be acquiring foil max goofs. $0.14. Like, if they give us a song that it's worth singing, maybe. Same with Powerline. I'm so lazy, though. Oh, there's epics. That's probably why the foils are worth nothing, is because you just buy the epics, right? It's foil and it's full art. Yeah, throwback. Yeah, everyone's like, there's epics, fool. Like right here. I look at this card, I'm like, oh man, what's this do? It's got to be amazing. And I see it, I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, if we had songs, it would be a way for us to answer evasive threats. But a Sisu song in Under the Sea? Man, Sisu and Strength in the same cycle. This is some fire promos, bro. This set. What's the other promo? It's only $1. I'm gonna have to buy these. Just play Scrump. Cursed merfolk. Really? The other one's Cursed Merfolk? Just out of the park, bruh. Such good promos. I need to blow my nose. I swear I'm not sick. The Cursed Merfolks. I have cold foil Cursed Merfolks though. I don't know if I need new ones. I did buy promo strengths because I didn't have foil strengths already. Alright, so good old PJ. Do I own PJs? Peter Pan's, Prince Eric's, Pegasus, Pete Pongo, Pegasus, Peter Pan. How do I not have any of this PJ? Come on. I bet I have one and it's in my cube. Goofy with Racer is the way to go. Which Goofy? Oh, what do you mean with Racer? Like, how so? Like, what damage is being put on the racers? Or, I guess, like, Vanellope, you challenge something. Starting line. Does it hit itself? We'll build a racer deck then after this. Anything to use my enchanted starting line thing. Sagoof. It's kind of a nombo with Goofy. And Monstro still just eats it. Nice Pongo. The problem is with this edict effect is like, I said Pongo, I meant Pluto. With the edict effects, they just have Mulans and other 1-drops to banish for it. Readies. It's like uppies. Readies. Alright, so we don't want the singers. Ready a damaged character. We can literally just play all of the ready effects for our damaged things. Is a princess. Oh man, a princess and a ready effect. We've gone to Dirtletown here, I'm afraid. I don't know how we got distracted, but it wasn't me. Of course it wasn't me. I want this Simba to be good. They just win the kaiju fight, yeah. All in on the King Candy control. Yeah, the problem with the King Candy control, as I was saying, is the Mulans. You know, I feel like we need to play with this just so I can play with my promo scars. This works with the Goofy. Maybe this is the. Do you remember the. Yeah, Dinger Heels. Do you remember the. There was a tweet by someone, I feel like, in the RB who was like, there's an archetype that hasn't even been discovered yet. It got memed on a bunch, but maybe this is it. I mean, this could be okay against Amber Steel, right? If we had a shift target. It survives hitting Pluto. And if you can ready it. But what Donald Ducks are there? Show me Donna. That's a 2-cost 2/3. This one's good though. But I don't know about shift targets. Madame Medusa. I mean, that's not in core, sadly. There's not one in core. I was wondering what you're talking about, but yeah, that one doesn't work. Whenever your character challenges another, this card is OP. So good. If only we had stuff to do with it. Question is, how do we give Mulan evasive without it having to be a song thing? I want to play Surfer Stitch. Oh, the actual damage one. Yeah, that would be sick. Circle of Life. Circle of Life back a Stitch while using Aerial to give our Mulan evasive to bash down a genie and shoot 2 things. Can you shoot the same thing? Nope, it says another. Wait. Other. It says other, so you can't choose the same character. Yep. Longboat? It's uninkable! It's uninkable, but maybe Longboat pay 4, wipe your board? I mean, if Blurple evasives are an actual issue, but Longboat's not really, like, we'd have to play like a threat, a challenging threat on turn like 2 or 3. So then on turn 4 we can Longboat activate, hit their genie, and take it out in 1 hit. I guess it doesn't need to be big. If their genie of Elsa are taking out our 3-drop, we just need something good enough on 2 to then take out the genie on the crackback that then trades with the Elsa if it challenges back. Basically, we need a 3-powered character on 2, and like, well, a 3-power on 3 or a 3-power. One of them has to be 3, so then it deals 5 total when they banish both. But they probably just don't Elsa into it, right? But they probably just bell us and blow us out with that. That's rough. How do you play? It's like the Bell Elsa line's pretty sauce. Gaston, maybe. Maybe. It just trades with Genie too, right? That's an issue though. Is it trades with Genie? I want it to damn mess up Genie, but also live. Roxanne. I want to listen to that song now. It's on the playlist. Just have to find it. You know, it's 20 song playlist. Do some squats, maybe. No. It's so cute, but no. Oh. So you need the 3 cost 4 threes? Maybe. Is that what the max is? Is he a 4-3? Is he a 4-3 singer 5? Is it just a stupid stat actually worth it? Maybe that's why all of the song decks are failing, is they're just not playing the 4-3 beat stick. Move, kitty. I literally was about to step on you. Watch yourself. This chair is so, the seat part is so dirty. My kid has spilled so many drinks on it, it looks disgusting. The back's nice and clean, though. But I can't move them to my locations, which maybe is relevant next set. I just want to Circle of Life back Maleficence. I mean... Alright, so this deck was supposed to be a goofy deck, right? Alright, so let's figure out the goofiness real quick, and then... So this one is Speedway. So we'll know that. And this one is Circle. But we want singers, right? No. So Card Soldiers cares about damage as well. But you play black, really? Blue-green. For some reason, you said blue-green, my brain read green-steel. Because it's what I want to play. Is blue-green a bad pick for Bologna? No. There is a world that it is more played than Blurple. But most likely it'll be the second most played deck if trends continue. Let's look at the events from last weekend. Dang it. Open with paint or photos. I need to make that the default. But I like using Fast Stone Image Viewer. So this was the first day. But after that, we'll notice that the trends changed. Like Amber Steel got a push and Emerald Sapphire dropped down. I don't know if that's like a direct correlation to the first day, like if some people swapped decks to try to counterpick, or they thought Like maybe a bunch of people played Emerald Sapphire and they were losing to Blurple and they thought they should because maybe Blurple figured out how to beat them. So then they adjusted to Amber Steel to try to fight that. This is not the conversion. This is the how. This is how many people played in the Saturday thing, and then this was the Italian national championships that was on the next day. There was a big I assume everyone who played in the Italian national champions played in the first event. Yeah, just representation from two different events that were played back to back. Basically like a main event and then a side event. Think of it like that. But this side event was a qualifier only, so I could see arguments that the field was more of the better players in the second one. Like the person who won the first event you saw in the second event, who did well, I feel like made top 8 in both events. I'm pretty sure. Maybe even the finals. My brain is like turning off. I like throw him over and he just turns around and comes right back. But I think Emerald Sapphire is fine. The meta's adapting, though. That's the thing. Is like, especially it's weird because we don't have a bunch of DLCs beforehand. We have some like smaller events, but we've already seen the meta evolve and adapt over the course of like 3 or 4 events. So it's like, what is the next step? What is the next evolution of the meta going into Bologna? What are people going to think is the most played deck? Is Blurple still going to be the most popular? If that's the case, are they still going to, like, is it going to be Blurple teching for the mirror again? Or are they going to be teching for green-blue? Green-blue is also, like, 2 decks. And that's one weird thing about Lorcana is most of the time people view it as the same deck. And they have a big overlap. Like, one's not aggro. But running Baymax and Scrooge drastically change how some matchups play out, right? So then it's like, well, we don't even have it necessarily swapped up. Hey, Blazin'. I am going to Glass City. I will be there. I will be casting at Glass City. Pretty sure there's a cool promo thing I can show us here. My nose is so itchy. Let me move my camera and we'll zoom in. So if you are in the area, please stop by. I mean, everyone needs a break. Even kids. They need the break from you, right? Is it too late to shift ways? No. And the fact that you have so many games with green-blue means that you can play a couple more games of... You can play games against green-blue. Have someone else play green-blue while you try other decks out. You still get to see how green-blue plays against it. And you can analyze from the other side so you understand even more of the matchups. Like, if you don't know what it feels like to play to play against green-blue, you might not understand some of the lines they try to go for from their perspective. It's like not game breaking necessarily, but can help you in those matchups. The Inkwell Gamer says, "I'll be there." Nice. So then you can always still use green blue as your backup. Bring it with you in case like your clock on the meta changes, right? Like you have to realize people are going to be playing and testing out their crazy idea decks on Friday, on the Friday event. There is a Friday event, I assume. If there's not a Friday event, that's a little rough, but most likely there's a big Friday event, right? Or is the first 2 there's not one, and then the next ones there will be? Educate me, chat. There's not one in Bologna? Oh, bruh. That's unfortunate. It's a stealthy snake. It's a stealthy little snake. Nice name. No event starts on Saturday. Ugh, that's unfortunate. The Friday event at DLCs is really nice to see some new tech. Um, it's good for people who can adapt and draw out extra cards and quickly change. Bad for people who are stuck in their ways. But sometimes it's good for them as well because it can allow them to change like one or two cards, which could be make or break for some matchups. Like, do you, especially in the mirror, right? If you're seeing half your deck, like swapping two cards out could be backbreaking if it's relevant for the mirror. That's one cool event. There's another event this weekend that if you're in its area, you should check out. Let me find it real quick. If you're in the Nebraska area, there is an event. But apparently there's not a cool little flyer thing for it this time. But yeah, if you're in the Omaha area, oh, there's a play hub for it. Ooh, you can already see there's some people signed up. Not too many signed up yet. So if you want an easy 1.5k, and then if there's enough people, there's price increments. And Sky and I will not be there. And that's good for you because we won the last two. So you have a better chance. You have a better chance of winning it if we're not there. Mr. Brandon, Mr. Dad. Is that always your name on here, or did you change your Twitch name? Only thing happening on Friday is early check-in. For potential work reasons, that's fair. They should include that in the description. Oh, that we're not going to be there? It's like, better chance to win. Our local heroes are not going to be there. I mean, there's going to be some good players there. We're not the only people who have... I'm not the only Mickey winner in Nebraska. So the Circle of Life deck, we wanted, like, so if we had Powerline, Vanessa, Maximum Goofimus, what are we singing? Just Circle of Life? So this becomes a lot better, I assume. I think the best thing we'd want to be doing is playing one of the Singer 5s on 3, right? That's got to be better than playing Singer 2s on after Roxanne, but this gives us the ability to sing anything. There's just nothing good to sing. Ooh, Pirate's Life! Woohoo! Be King on 3, like... The problem is that they have 1-drops. If we had an answer to their 1-drop, Be King becomes so much better.
_gentleman.
Thanks for the follow, Max Gentleman. Look at this family is good. It's like, look at this family, be our guest, Be King, world's greatest. Wait. The discard card is gone? I didn't even think about that. I thought Bare Necessities was still in the format. Didn't even think about that. I mean, you can recur it here. If we're playing songs, we probably play Shark. Maybe. Question is, how are we filling up our discard to use Circle of Life? There's not very many. It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's so expensive. It's like we have Dale and Calhoun as our potential like discard outlets. It should really count the self-damaged cards, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah, and Robin Hood. And play all these singers and play like no songs. I mean, Lady's not terrible. It's a lot of singer. Like, makes it that it's probably singing Circle of Life on turn 4 while playing a Dale DeMille or a Calhoun. Do we have an expensive princess or queen we'd want to discard to this and then reanimate with Circle of Life on the same turn? I feel like I built a deck with that already. I bet it was in this one. I did build a Speedway deck. This was when I was thinking maybe Mulan Shift Line does something. I really wanted this card to do something. It's just so fun. Just trying to make Fix-It Felix work. This one isn't even using it. I think this was just trying to do Ariel Namari things. I don't have Circle of Life, so I should probably stop brewing with that card at the moment. Like, I could build... Like, I can't build this deck right now. I think it's still missing something. I can build this aggressive deck, and I could probably build this once we drop the power line stuff that I don't think works in the deck. Actually, I don't have my Auroras yet. I ordered them, but I don't have them yet. Oh no, and all of them play Aurora. Ugh. I want to play Lady LeFou aggro. I think Aurora Tiana is basically good enough on its own, and then you just add the fact that you play one or two other random things. Like, where's Sky's list at? Got one princess. Literally only Tiana and Mulan as the only characters that can be put into play off Aurora. And it's been that good. Like, I think that just... that alone... Like, this discovery is absurd. Because it means that you can just put this package in things and you don't have to jam your deck full of princesses. Like, it's like, ooh, a princess, I'm going to put it in my deck. It's like, we don't actually need to do that. It's more like, what princesses are actually good? I do like this Scar Goofy synergy, though. Let's kind of focus on that. Be prepared! It's a shift line. Yeah, kinda. I don't have Prince John's. And it's uninkable. I don't actually think I want it for this list. It does not what I think I want to do, but maybe it does what I want to do. Like, if the goal is play Goofy on 4, and then on turn 5 play Scar shooting not your Goofy because it doesn't ready itself apparently, one of your other characters, questing with it and then readying it, and maybe taking out one of their dudes, shooting something, one of my like 1/4s or something, taking it out, and then them all readying. Like, I like the concept of pitching an Aurora to get back a Scar. The problem is like, if you top deck the Aurora, you have to wait a whole turn cycle to do it, and they can just banish the Queen. Alright, so let's just stay off of this and just do 2 of these. I mean, what... Let's look at the big decks. Let's analyze the meta. Alright, so we have this deck. World's Greatest Criminal Mind. It does actually hit Pluto. If we have Queen, it hits Fen and Rhino and Pete. If we have 2 Queens, it hits almost everything but Nala. So it's kind of mid here for sure. Like, hitting Pluto could be big game, honestly. Could be really important.
Hey L0 RD Raiden.
Thanks for the follow. Let's see. Nerd Cave. Look at this. Someone already built the princess deck for me, right? 10,000 views. Who is this? Who's the Nerd Cave? Maybe people just want to play princess. I think it's just this deck itself. Maybe it's a banger, or they're just like princesses. Let's go. I mean, Aurora into Queen of Hearts is cute. Is there a 1-cost character in Amber or Ruby that pumps? Isn't there? The Simba? Does it cost 1 or 2? So we go they go Daisy, we go Aurora, they play a character, they quest. We quest with Aurora. We play Queen of Hearts. Then we play Simba. Bam! Get it! Get it! Get it! Oh, that's too good. That's too good. I laugh in the face of danger. It's also a shift target for our 5-cost Simba, bruh. Princess Power broke it. They didn't even realize it. They played all these bad cards instead of the good ones. Yeah. Don't mind me, just talking mad trash for no reason. 3 Tianas, bruh. 3 Tianas. I don't like this card. Moana's fine. I like this Moana. I think I would rather have more of these than these, maybe. I don't know. I mean, it's brutal on the uninkability. Bruh, we could play... We go turn 1 Simba, turn 2 Simba, turn 3 shift Simba, and then we ready our 1-drop Simba, and we got a 4/4 quest for 2. So we're questing for 5 on turn 3. So we're up to 6. We got a 4/4 Simba and a ready thing. I mean, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Shift Rhino and make us cry? Pfft, please. Blow us out with Fire the Cannons? Probably. Probably. I love this. These are legal, right? Oh, we could even play the 1/4 Simba. So our 1-drop Simba, no. but the queen has support, and every time I see it, my brain is like, oh, that's the one drop symbol works pretty hot with Daisy too. Bum bum ba-dum, bum 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 ba-dum. I don't think I need more one drops. I mean, we don't. Oh, maybe we do want that many symbols. We're pretty high on inks. I don't really want to add any more uninkables to the deck. And, like, I kind of feel like I could get away with not adding any more uninkables to the deck. Because aren't all the good uninkables, like... Wait, can I stack Goofy and Simba? Is that, like, busted? Like, do I get a quest with everything, ready them all but Simba, and then use Goofy to ready the Simba? Like, is that just, like, a big brain combo? I don't know how we're putting damage on it. Let's not think about that. I want to play with Lumiere too, but I think that's too many characters that only quest for one. You can also do that with Judy. But Goofy costs 2 less and quests for 2. Although Judy probably does too. I see support, and my brain is like, shift. If only it said shift instead. I would love to be able to shift this. It's like shift 2. Shift it on the one-drop queen and challenge something or sing something. Pongo. I mean, if we're playing this many 1 and 2 drops... Maybe it's a Pongo deck. Probably not. But maybe. Maybe. Anything to play with our enchanted Pongos, right? Oh yeah, there's the uninkable. I knew there was another uninkable we needed to play. That's gonna mess with the math. I don't want to play 20 uninks. I really do want to play 20 uninks. Do I own all these cards? I damn it. I have to log in to TCG Player to check that shipping. Yeah, I want to play with the auras. It's like maybe I sent them to the wrong house. Like instead of my P.O. box, maybe I shipped them to my house. Would you play 24 inks? I've done it before. And I did it on a digital platform, so I don't need no Chris Croying at me. I will say I did not continue to play that many uninks, but that had more to do with the fact that the meta did not require 4 Fire the Cannons and 4 Captain Hooks. Not because of uninkability issues. I actually did not really have many, but mostly because 4 of the uninks were lanterns. The way I mulliganed was very aggressive for the combo, and when you have the combo, like, you refill your hand, so, like, you normally are able to ink until 3, and that's really only what you needed to be able to play an aerial and then the next turn sing before you ink. So there was a lot of ways to get around it. It's possible it can. Sky's opponent had Jafar, and it did work in the mirror. And then it being a 3-2 was also really relevant. And a 2-quest threat one Sky's opponent, I think one of the games as well, had like the exact, like I'm pretty sure Jafar was like the exact card to allow his opponent to stop Sky from questing for lethal Lorthal while also representing like a Lorthal on his side at the same time. What I don't care for is this. But maybe maybe how many uninks it puts into the format is insane. Or uninks, the amount of pressure it puts on into the inkwell. Into the unknown. That should be like a shirt idea. Into the inkwell you go. If only the shirts were cheap. It's like you can buy a shirt from Walmart for $6, but the online ones are like $15 before shipping. Like, get out of here. Mr. Big is better than Snow White. More charisma. Maybe, but doesn't Mr. Big get eaten by daisies? Is an issue, possibly. I really thought that this Ariel would be good just because it can sing Beyond on its own. And it can sing, look at this family. Similar, I thought, Lantern, turn 2 Lantern, turn 3 Tinkerbell, turn 4 Shift Tinkerbell on it would also be good, but it's just not good enough. They just always had this, maybe it's because my opponent always had the strength for the Tinkerbell, and I didn't have any pressure lined up before. So maybe if I worked on the earlier game, the Tinkerbell line would be better. You mean that Circle of Life Giant Mickey? Me too. I need to get Circle of Lives. I have Giant Mickeys. Maybe they'll give us better... We need more discard outlets and more good songs. If we had more good songs, the singers would be better, so then playing Circle of Life wouldn't be such a strain. Like, because it's not an issue if we have one singer 4. But the singer 4s are just trash if we don't have good enough songs to want to maintain playing that many. Yeah. Yeah, well, Jane, it's you're missing turns 2 and 3. Or turns 3, right? Because we play the Aurora on 1, the Tiana on 2, we do nothing on 3, and turn 4 we Namari. So we still have another turn to do something. That is a play. Like, I played against a similar-ish deck. I've told the story a few times. People like me doing it. Where my opponent goes Rhino and then plays Troubadour, and then next turn Mulan draws discards, shifts Rhino, sings Beyond the Horizon. Oh, the Uninkable set 3/4 cost Namari. Clearly. I guess we could play... I want to play this card. This card is good. Requires a strength. I feel like Rhea Gontu should be good. It's just like you play Gontu and they Elsa it, and it's just like, why? It's like you have to have them on no characters the turn you play Gontu for them not to just eat it instantly with an Elsa. But it's like, how do you play that without it? Like, okay, so we have to like fire the cannons turn 1, turn 2. The deal 2 fire the cannon style card, play a character. Turn 3, play Smash. Turn 4, play B King. Turn 5. Well, no, turn 2 we had to play a singer, and they skipped. We need them to skip a turn basically. Because if they have a single character in play that has any like Namari's the only thing they could play to not get us right in their steel, amethyst steel, which I got by that, by the way, when I was playing green blue. The amethyst steel deck that beat me on Friday was Ryan F and Miles is his username. He was playing with a TFM jersey. I don't know if I assume he joined the team. I don't know how long ago he did, but he's a known player. But their list, he was playing it, and Rob was playing. Rob's not on TFM anymore, but they're still friends. They were both playing like a multi, like 4 Fire the Cannons and a Nala Amethyst Steel, and yeah, I definitely got my Tipo Fire the Cannon when I wanted to Pleakley it. I got my Cow Shift Line Fire the Cannon, and then a turn 2 Nala that I couldn't interact with for like 4 turns. Like, got me in one of the matches, in one of the games. So, like, there is crazy lines out there. I guess maybe if we had played Robin Hood on 4, we could then, like, quest and then sing in, or like hit a removal song, which is what B King. It's like the only one we got. I wish Revive was good. We basically need a card. We need a 5-drop that's very good, that's just better than all the 5-drops in our deck, that does something synergistically. Like, we need a 5-cost 2/2 quest for 2. That when it comes into play, put a character that costs 4 or less from your discard into play under your control. Okay? As soon as we get that card, Revive is a good card. The moment we have that card, I think Revive would be good. Because then your Revive is a 2-for-1, right? Revive on Scar, it's okay, but it's not good enough, right? Like, there's currently just not a character that does enough. Like, if Revive could hit Surfer Stitch somehow, like, imagine if Revive was way busted or something and it said, like, X, put a character with cost X or less from your discard into play for free. Revive would see play. Because then you could play it on curve to get back your 1-drop. If you play a 1-drop on 1, they fire the cannon. At turn 2, you play it for 1, get back your 1-drop, play another 1-drop. Like, it has synergies there. The ability to get back your giant characters are good. Like, I think Circle of Life is in the right direction. It's still maybe a little too expensive. It's still going to be good. It might get broken in Infinity first as soon as there's a character that's just so insane to get back. Who knows? It's like, if there is a card that stops card draw really well, really aggressively early, then Circle of Life like Sisu in Infinity could be good. But until that happens, I think Blue Steel will prevent a Circle of Life Sisu style deck from doing anything, realistically. A character that can only be played if revived, but does something absurd. Like, Magic has like 2 cards like that, and they're not even absurd, but just 2 cards that, like, Hakan, you can only play it from your discard pile. Like, it's so narrow, I doubt they'll do it, but that could be one thing. I'm just upset that you can't play Maribel. Like, let me revive her. Like, I don't like that that's not a workaround. It wouldn't even be that good, honestly. But it would give us a reason to play with these really gorgeous cards. Like, the wording on this is just, it shouldn't be play a card. It should just be put a character with cost 5 or less from your discard into play under your control. Not play a character card. We need 4 more cards for this deck. Somehow I don't think it's Lilo, even though playing 4 Lilo, 4 Sven, 4 LeFou seems hilarious. Yeah, 4-4-4 instead of a 5-5-5, or quad 4 instead of quad 5. Bang bang. I mean, maybe the evasive Moana, but we don't really have any other, like, evasives is this deck's weakness. But we're an aggro deck, right? We're an aggro deck using some Queen of Hearts to gain early aggro defense, possibly, in the mirror. Like, I guess Queen of Hearts and Simba lets us win against Amber Seal on the draw, is the thought process. Like Aurora, Queen of Hearts, Simba. It's a big if. But turn 1 Daisy, turn 2 Simba against some characters seems okay. Like if they go turn 1 Aurora, we can use Daisy Simba to take it out, right? That's big game. Big game, I think. But maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Time will tell. Does Star Wars have cards to punish you for drawing extra cards, like to make it that there's not a reason to go around that? Maybe we just play Daisy Duck. There's no way. It only quests for 1. What am I thinking? I need something that quests for 2. That's got a big butt, but doesn't get under the seat. Maybe it is this Snow White, this stupid, terrible Snow White. And they're just gonna Hades it and Into the Unknown it. That me? What other goof synergies is there? I mean, maybe. Actually, tell the other card we should probably be playing is a bodyguard. We probably should play 4. The one that comes into play exerted, because it comes into play exerted, I think is the main reason. This deck is funny. I can't play it, but it looks funny. I want to play it. I will be playing it when I get my Auroras. It's on the list of decks to play. I meant the one that shift. Oh. Because Beyond the Horizon isn't good enough. Probably. It's just not that good of a card to shift onto. Banish chosen illusion. Yeah, eat it, Ryan. Or Cobra. Oh. I mean, so you shifted on 3, quest for 2, it survives. The next turn, say you have a daisy, I get. Like, so best case scenario is you daisy, right? So you quest for 2 on 2, they don't answer daisy. Turn 3, you quest for 4, you go up to 6, they don't have an answer. The next turn, you quest for 4, you go up to 10. Then you play Sven, you ready this. It readies up, and you gain 2 more lore up to 12. And then you banish an illusion, or you just pass the turn. And then the next turn, they take out your daisy, you quest for 4 up to 17, and you play another Sven, go to 19 and pass. Like, it is a lot to do that. You could go turn 1, 1 drop, turn 2, 1 drop, 1 drop, turn 3, Lady, play Baby Bolt. The problem is, like, the best way to use this would be LeFou, and you can't play that. I'm too busy at the moment, but eventually I want to work on a format that is like 3 ink. Because there's so many new archetypes could be played. It's like, imagine the Ruby Emerald deck gets to play Strength. It's just like, if Strength gets to see more play, right? It's like, oh, Strength's really important. There's not much removal. What if every deck gets it? What if Blurple has Strength, right? It just like gives more decks more tools, but maybe it just creates degenerate broken things. So we were looking at the real decks to try to figure out a meta thing, and I just went down an ADHD hole there. So Elephant Blurple is one of the big decks, right? We're seeing what actually gets hit by World's Greatest. Specie Meta Breaker. I doubt it's LD's deck, though. Yeah, no problem. So yawny. So World's Greatest hits only Monstro in this deck. And then if we have the Queen, we do hit Dumbo. We hit TikTok, Bell, Elephant, Iago, Hades. We hit a lot of things with support. I don't know how many times I've tried to break support with Basil. It's like the best way, I think, for World's Greatest to be in a deck with Basil and Queen. We do hit Scrooges here, and Baymaxes, Basil, John Silver, Clarabelle. World's Greatest is real good in this matchup. Particularly this one. Weird. Playing Scrooge but not Baymax. I do not like this. Like, I don't like Baymax, but I would instantly switch these for Baymaxes. Like, that. Also, this is a crime. I'd be cutting a Mother Knows Best, 4th Under the Sea. And I'd rather have Pleakley's than Donald Ducks. And then you basically have close to my list. Obviously different, as I wouldn't play Baymaxes, but... Yeah, I have an Amber Sapphire deck, and indeed it's very good against green blue. Yeah, you're just playing like World's Greatest is very good there. So I don't think this is the LD version. He's just playing Ward. Like, is Ward that good? Like, I guess against Amber Steel playing 4 strength and 3 fire the cannons. Ward is maybe okay because this doesn't get cannoned, but this still gets cannoned. This gets cannoned. Like they don't have cannons in their hand by the time you're playing a 3/3 quest for 2. Like, who cares? You're gonna have to be at such a high lore before these are relevant. Granted, Goofy can be scary. Like, Goofy into Gantu is hilarious. Like, if you can actually set this up, that is 7 lore that cannot be interacted with, quote unquote. Goofy can be under the seed. So against blue green, that's a fear. Like, there's aspects to this list that Speci made that I like, but there's also parts I do not like. But it's $100, I guess. So maybe that's the whole format in this color is under $100. Um, hey Rogers. So I could see parts. Goofy. All right, let's build a Goofy aggro deck. We're back down in the ADHD world, but there's actually like legitimate lore threats in these 2 colors. Oh, let's play
Hey, I'm so ready.
I mean, Cove's a card. It is a card. I mean, Pegasus takes a hot minute. Let's not add Diablo to the deck. I mean, we could even be playing Cow, honestly. Like, in our aggro deck. Because we're ramping to be able to play Goofy. Turn 4 Goofy, turn 5 Shift Cow, give it Ward. Yeah. Probably not going to play the Basil. We could play Goofster. The card's very good. So do we want the 1/1 or do we want the 0/2? I feel like we want the 0/2. Just to play around, what's it called? Daisy Duck. Support. I mean, questing with merfolk, or how about questing with Olivia, either Flaversham, and then just pleekleaning it, and then next turn playing a turn 4 Goofy. So we like merfolk, we quest, they banish it, we Olivia, we quest, we pleekly it. We're at 6 because the pleekly then quests the next turn, and we play Goofy, and then Goofy quests and dies. I guess we get Ward up the way, right? We have so many uninkable high lore threats in this, like, color combination. And no one plays it. It's just too many uninks. Maybe that new unink format, this is the aggro list to play. It's like, oh, we also got Alice. I mean, we could be playing Cusco. Let's play all the warded characters. It's funny to play some of this stuff. It's like, well, I can play it. I have the shift for it. Maybe. I mean, we also play it on curve. It's like, do I want to play Tramp? Go-Go? Like, what damage is being put on their characters? I mean, I guess if we're playing these, like, there might be, like, 5 damage on a Hades. Maybe Go-Go's, like, not bad. Like, Elsa's and things, oh my. Yo, JD! ZQuest! How you doing? We're building a blue-green deck that you're gonna love. I think I could build this. We might be able to actually play some games with this really quickly. Hilariously enough. I want to play Chicha! How many here? Do we just need to play the other cow? Like, a couple other... We are empty in our hand. I mean... Maleficent was played occasionally. Chichiquita is fun. Yeah, probably not what we want, though, with Olivia, as neat as it is. I wish I had Kit. Or another, like, high lore threat to take advantage of this Goofy. I probably don't actually own these Goofies. Set 6? Is that... What set? That's not Shimmering Skies, right? Shimmering Skies is set 5. If it's Shimmering Skies, I have at least a foil one. Well, I got one. Oh, we got 2. That's it. Oh, we got 3. We got enough to play. Pretty sure I have one in my cube as well. Now let's check the Olivia. The Olivia might be rough. Oh, we only got 2 Olivias. There's probably one in my cube as well, though, of that card. And grab Ursula too. Peggy's. Prince Philip is a card. Do I have foil Pegasuses? Pegasi? I need to get my care box in from Heavy Play so I can get more perfect fits for all my cards. Oof. Oh, my grippers are down. Like, my hand grip strength is so weak right now from the Silk Song. I'm going to refill my coffee, and I'm going to use the potty. Should have done that during the last ad. I must have missed it. You should build this deck, JD, while you're watching me, so then you can play it on stream later. Ooh, I should show you the other deck I wanted to play, but I couldn't play because I don't have Auroras. Live through your stream vicariously. Let me pop it up on stream for you. What was the other deck I really wanted to play? Was it this? No, we're still building this one. Decks, my decks. This is... This deck, JD, you gotta play this deck. It's gonna be hard to play, though. But I trust in you that you are a good enough player to play this deck properly. Just bask in this deck's glory. Bask in its glory, JD. Chocolate chip pancakes, don't mind if I do. Or Egos. Alright, cauldron's full of coffee. Egos are in the toaster. Oh. Definitely excited for this weekend, Dakota. We already showed the flyer once. It's gonna be a blast. Do some squats. Oh, I'm too lazy to exercise. I'll do push-ups. Out of my way, kitty. Oh man, push-ups were the wrong choice. Why is my upper arm strength so weak? Move, kitty. You're gonna be up here. This is your place. This is your home, kitty. Do I have Skycam? Bloop. Nope. Deactivate, activate. Oh, it's not even plugged in. Kitty? Your butt by my coffee is not acceptable. This way we can watch me build the deck at the same time, so you're wondering what I'm doing. This makes me so sad. My babies? I can't use my babies anymore. Some riffle shufflers. One last time. Why do we have to get rid of ink tokens? Why? Ruby. Oh, here's some emerald action. Alright, here's a question for you. Yeah, they got rid of ink tokens. In the last rule update, they basically said ink tokens are no longer allowed. So, these cards, what color is that? Does that count as steel? Or is that sapphire? Is this a blue card or a steel card? Or is this like navy blue, a new color? My question is, using the new draft rules, while drafting a cube that has these, what color is this? Do we make it a new color and still have the rule be that you can only draft up to 4, so there's 3 colors you can't use, and then you just put all of these cards as a new color? Or do you make each of these colors different, so the Jafar cards are different color than this, which are different color than... I think there's a third one. Maybe there's only 2. You just have 2 of them be 2 new colors, so we have 8 colors, and so you only get to use 4 colors total, because these cards are pretty powerful. So, like, playing with a couple of these means you can't play other ones. Yeah, getting rid of ink tokens, I definitely think helps cheaters. But I wouldn't be surprised if the reason they got rid of them was because they somehow thought it was helping prevent cheating as well, if that makes sense. Like, it is something that people can manipulate, and doing that is maybe a way for them to cheat somehow. Okay, we've got 1 foil Peggy in the deck. I bet I have a full set of them then. It seems like a card I would have bought a set of when I was playing Doc. I'm pretty sure I have 4 cows foils sleeved up for blue-green. I think I play... Oh yeah, I brought this with me to PPG because I was going to rebuild my cube and I just didn't do it on the car ride. I was going to try to do another high-end cube, but I'm going to have to wait. I won't be able to do it at Glass City either, most likely. Maybe, but I'm pretty sure I'll be casting without a break of like the 3.5 hours required to do a cube draft, which is fine. This is where those stupid Svens were. I really hope I didn't loan Sky my foil Sven. No offense to Sky. He's really rough on his cards. He's a riffle shuffler. I've seen a lot of people play this card, and I've never really fully liked it. But maybe this is the deck for it. No, it's still not, right? You need 6 drops for this card, right? Because you quest with it on turn 4, they banish it, and then... No, it's like 7 drops, right? I play it on turn 3, I quest with it on turn 4, they banish it. On my turn 5, I have 2 more ink. So I go up to 7. This game is so effed. They allow players to cheat with how soft they are on them with game losses and DQing, but we're not allowed to use ink tokens or put reckless or resist or other game state changes. Wild. It is interesting that they don't allow that, but it is an interesting thing. I could say that I like not allowing things like resist tokens. Mostly because it's like anything that creates more skill diffs, even though it hurts me because I have memory issues. But I also, while like playing Magic, like no one used those, right? Like no one in Magic would put a trample token on their character. That's like a real social casual aspect in my mind. Maybe that's wrong. I want to try that guy in an Ink Geyser combo deck. Oh, Tadashi. Yeah. You get all your ink back and then you bounce it and then you represent. So like this would be kind of good in like the deck we're building if we played more 4 and 5s. The problem with Ink Geyser is like if you play it on turn 3, it doesn't really do much. It's like what, return 1 land. You steal the tempo from your opponent, quote unquote, but yet you've didn't do anything. If Ink Geyser was a song, it'd be busted. Not being a song, it's pretty fair. In objectively, maybe just bad. Speaking of foil Ink Geyser, the upside on it is gigantic. Like if you can make Ink Geyser good, you're gonna make people real upset. Hey, look, there's the 4th or another foil Sven. We need that for that Princess deck when we play it. Fifth Daisy Duck. I need to get rid of that. How much is Daisy Duck worth? $8? I thought she was like $3. I didn't know she jumped back up. Thank you, Sky. I'm pretty sure I have like 3 or 4 extras of her still. Just waiting to be sold. Alright. Money, please. Simba. Ooh. Well, the problem is like I think that's one reason why we should allow note taking is because you can in the rules currently sort your deck any way you want. So you could literally sort your ink to be like, oh, I inked a big cost card, I'm always going to keep that over here. Oh, I'm going to do this. So then you can remember what you've inked. And I hate the fact that you can do that. I don't do it. I think the amount of effort required to do that is like great for the little payoff. But if you can like get that down and do it quickly, I think it could easily be a big advantage. I just try to remember certain key cards that I ink to know later. Like there's normally only a few cards that it's relevant worth. 7-drop Basil. Yeah, I bought mine for 25, 30 cents or something like that. I was pretty happy about that. I'm not going to sell it. Like that's one problem is like I'm not going to sell that card. Like I should have bought extra if I was going to try to make money on it. I should have done that. But like I own all the cards for that deck and there's a high chance I'm going to play that deck, so I'm just going to keep the cards. So here's Amber Steel. 2 Svens just chilling here. Let's put some foils in it. Yeah, I'll need cards. I got 2 of the Auroras, but I need 2 more. But we're building this blue-green deck. There's the Basils. Basily Wazzles. Humorously, I have a lot of those cards pulled out because I was like, I might play dogs. I brought all of these cards with me to PPG. ready to build any of the main meta decks that I could. Yellow and green. Blue. Blue, blue, green. What am I leaning yellow for? Foil Basil's in here. We got a Flaversham. Some Alice's. We built that yellow-blue princess deck, and I didn't have the cards to all play it. But then we still at least had some of the stuff sleeved up. Wait, are we... I'm not looking at yellow, that's the other deck. Simba's and all that fun stuff. Alright, so... Dang, come on. So we'll build that tomorrow. I'll put the yellow stuff there. Oh. You have any goofs or scars for trade? I have one. Which goof and which scars? I really only have one of that Flaversham. I don't think I looked for those blue cards in the cube. Or if I did, my brain just didn't look for that card. But maybe I only had 3 somehow. Hiram Flavershaw.
22.
You rascal. Question for 3 when people think you should be drawing 2 cards. The shenanigans. The gall of you to be uninkable now and to be trying to quest. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to not play maximum 2-cost questers, but we'll make do. So... Sales, the rest should be in those decks. And that deck is right here. Maybe I just play Bobby's to replace the missing cards. But let's get the playmat out. What am I doing with the pesky old non-playmatted play area? Twitch keeps eating my replies. They're actually loosened up on what's considered note-taking. You're allowed now to use reminder tokens with text for effects you control, just not ones with numbers. Interesting. What deck do we play at Gundam tonight? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday's my locals when I make it. I don't know. Play aggro. Play Char. It's always Char. Char is always the answer. I'm gonna have to unsleeve things to sleeve this up. That is infuriating. I need more sleeves. I need a new the cube is like really doing me dirty. Sucking up all my sleeves. These don't need to be sleeved up. I do like Hans. And the fact that it like counts both sides, right? Like if either player has a princess or a queen in play. But we don't have very many in our deck, so I don't think we can afford to run it here. Even as cool as it is. You have a gross aggro deck. I mean, I play everything that's good. Wait, I think I have those already. Maybe it's just this goof, Olivia. Oh, yeah, we're not talking. My brain turned off. We were talking about Gundam. Zaft? No thanks. Although supposedly Zaft is supposed to be good later. Green white? No way, bruh. No way. You gotta play Char. Red green. It is the way. Five Pegasus. That's how that happens. That is how that happens, chat. That's why you look through and count your deck. We don't need 5 Peggy. Don't need an Amber card either. We're missing cards, though, for sure. So, 16 ones, we've got that. But we are missing some 2s. We've got our 3s. 2, 2, 2. I wonder if Honey Lemon would be worth it. Probably not. More confused as to where the heck my Go-Go Tamago is. Makes me feel like I loaned it to someone because I definitely had 4 foils. Flame. It's probably Jim. Jim probably has it somehow. I think he was playing some stupid Ember Amethyst at one point, but who knows. Wait a second. I've definitely had 4 big cows in this deck. If I'm missing a big cow, I'm gonna be sad. Big sad. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 cards we can add. Well, how about this? Really put it in the place. All right, so we need 1 more sleeve, and I don't want to unsleeve one of those. And 4 cards. Like, what are the cards gonna be? Do I want to play Tramp in here? Or Lewis? Like, I feel like we don't want Lewis when we're playing 0 cost Quest for 3s. Is there some broken dual color card in this combination? What are the dual link cards? They're just like expensive shift cards and crap like dual color. Oh, Gazelle. I just want to play Gazelles, right? It's not like fantastic, but you just play it on the like the Alice or something like that. I don't think I want Mother Knows Best. We pinned loan cards in Discord. That's normally we do pictures, but I have not been up to that. I haven't been borrowing and loaning cards as much. Well, I borrow cards, so I'm sure the amount of cards I've forgotten to give back and the cards not given back to me are about the same. So, like, I have cards I borrowed from people, and I do not remember who I borrowed. I'm pretty sure I remember who I borrowed the 4th Dumbo from. But, like, it's also awkward to message someone and be like, did I borrow a Dumbo from you? Like, yeah, give me a Dumbo back, bro. Give me that $75 card. But I know they'll message me soon enough. Or when I see them in person. But I don't want to hold it until then, right? I want to give it back to them because they were nice enough to loan it to me. Maybe we play Shere Khan. I'm going to play Shere Khan. Like, we're going to TPO it a lot, but we're going to try out 2 Shere Khans. Like, imagine Clarabelle the next turn, like, Shere Khan. Like, I don't need these ones. I'm going to refill my whole hands. Beastmere Shurkan, that's cute. Dock, and then like a bunch of aggressive cards. Oh my goodness. This deck is in white sleeves. I'm gonna have to unsleeve all these cards and sleeve them in the green. Oh, that's annoying. I was only looking at the top. Ugh. Like all the cards from the blue-green deck, because I played in white sleeves. About that dumb.
Toasty!
Yeah, toasty indeed. It's like, I wonder if I'm going to hit ramp. Oh, it's a white sleeve. Maybe. One of the reasons why I wanted all the same color sleeves. It's like, I'm not going to play Blurple, that's for sure. Ain't gonna catch me playing Blurps. But I know I'm gonna resleeve these cards later, so it's really frustrating to do this. Yeah, one Dumbo's mine, one is Mystery Person's. One is Giants, but that's over there. We can play a game finally. 2 hours later, here we go. It's time for the game. I do need to count the deck still, though. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Guess I was going to pile shuffle once anyways. I should have just done that. Why not Blurple? I just don't like the deck that much. Alright, gotta turn this camera off so it works in ye old Pixelborn. Ugh, I need to add more chocolate milk to that. More milk! Chocolate milk. What am I supposed to drink? Water? full camera spread here. What is this? This is Blurple. Not Blurple, it's Bleen. Aggro Bleen. Bleen, going for the spleen. That's what it is. Spleeny Bleen. Hello. How are you? Not bad.
Doing half cut?
Half cut's fine.
Yeah.
Felt like it caught. Pretty sure that sleeve right there is broken. It is broken. Okay, I was like, I felt that like the first 2 times I shuffled. I was like, that feels off. The joys of using sleeves for months and months. Best matchup in the Bleen? Probably the new green steel that's running Pete as well as Ursula 2. Because then they just like stop the board wipe. So you, and if you're like going heavy into that, you might get hit by it. But it's hard to say. Bruh, stupid. Let's see. I think I want this card. I do not want that. Maybe I keep these just in case.
Yeah, no.
Almost 3.
Yeah.
I'm ready whenever you are.
I will ink a pixel high and I pass.
A what?
Pixel high.
Oh. Ooh. The green Bleen Mean Machine. I will start off by inking a Tipo and playing a Curse Merfolk. And pass. This is not the mirror that I think they're expected to play against too. Although the Ursula 2 times 2 in hand, he got rewarded by inking the... Stop it! Why are they inking? Like, that's so unfair. It's gonna whiff. You were supposed to have a baby cow there.
I didn't have it actually.
I will... I'll ink a sail. I'll play an Ursula 2 to look at your hand. Ooh, Aurora, cute. You had to ink 2 songs in a row. That was quite rude of you to do, honestly, if I may say so. I will quest for 2. And pass turn.
Ink heads held high for...
Bruh.
Giving reckless to Morphic and a pass.
You drew a heads held high? That's quite rude, friend.
Yeah, but I didn't need it anyway, so...
Well, I'm just saying it would have been nice to actually grab something with my Ursula 2.
Oh, that's true.
I'm gonna play Gazelle,
Tobias
and I'm gonna
4
give
with a
your
Prime
Lewis
sub.
evasive.
Okay.
So my poor merfolk, he can't challenge anymore because there's nothing to challenge.
And he cannot quest.
Yeah, he can't quest though. That is an important part. I will. I'd be so sad if that's the case. I know I'm gonna draw Clarabelle now, right? But I'm gonna ink Clarabelle. I'm gonna play a Cursed Merfolk. I'm gonna quest for. So if I quest for one this turn, you eat it with the guy. The next turn, if I don't quest, the next turn I quest with all of these, you're just going to take out Merfolk or maybe. So I think it's best for me to pass the turn.
Okay, sure. I will ink a Tipo and 5 for Mother Gothel on one of your Morphox. And I will quest for one and pass.
Draw for turn. Well, I don't want you shifting Mother Gothel and singing Under the Sea, so I guess I will play another Ursula 2 and see if you've drawn an Under the Sea. No, you have not. I had to do it.
Yes.
I'll ink Pegasus. I'll play Cursed Merfolk. I will quest for 3, 4.
At this point, if I draw Under the Sea, you should just concede now.
Right? We'll go. Wait, I quested for 4. I was at 2. All right.
Yes,
Your turn.
Draw. Okay.
Thanks for the sub, hubby.
Ink a Aurora. I will. This will trade with your Marfak. I discard a Azure Sea.
It's not a trade, but
This will
you know.
trade with your Ursula. And 6 will be for John Silver giving Reckless to your Marfak and a pass.
Do we have another Gazelle? Although it doesn't matter at this point. I'll ink a Basil. I'll banish that and quest for 2. I'll play a Goofy. And I will pass the turn.
Sure.
So I could have played.
What's the stats on Goofy?
He is a 1/4 with ward that when he quests, he gives something ward until my next turn, and he quests for 3.
Okay. I will sing Under the Sea now with these 2. And then I'll quest for 1.
Alright, I'll concede to that. Good game.
Alright, thanks.
I mean, that just happens, right? Like, he inks song. Not he inks the first song, not even knowing, but that's fine. The Hell's Head High is definitely the ink in his hand for that turn. Inking You're Welcome while already having a Clarabelle 7 in hand, because he inked it the next turn, while his hand also contained a John Silver and an Aurora, like, seemed a little weak. But I mean, I played the Merfolk, so at that point, I think it's fair 100% to ink the song because I definitely have Ursula 2. But then to draw the Heads Held High, and then draw the Under the Sea too. Like, at least the Under the Sea wasn't literally the next turn, but like, dang, was that unfortunate for us. If they didn't have the Under the Sea, we could have maybe got there. Our next draw was another Goofy and then a Tipo. So we play Goofy, quest with Goofy. We go up to 11. Next turn, we drew the Tipo, play Alice Tipo, quest with Goofy, give Tipo ward, go up to 14. Next turn, we draw a Basil. We quest up to 14 to 18, and then we lose. We draw a card. We go double threat, maybe get there, but they're probably seeing it Under the Sea by then. That dude's deck seemed very good against us as well. The fact that he's playing Lewis and no one else really is, but that's what the deck's supposed to do. It's supposed to beat aggro decks, right? They lose to aggro when they don't have the Under the Seas. I mean, maybe we could have played the Genie just because we can play it really early. I don't own any, so I can't even put it in the deck to try, sadly. But it is a potential answer. I mean, we don't expect this deck to do insane things, right? Like... Here we go. Here's a blue-green deck we can get behind. I don't know. It doesn't have enough char in it for me, for my taste. I would still want to play the char package. Oh, I guess I had the Pixelborn screen up, so you couldn't even really see it that well. Hello.
It's Tuesday. It's faster to find you. I am Brazilian, right? My English is not so good, but I understand you a lot of things.
It's okay. We speak TCG player, so...
Is
Half cut fine?
fun. No, for me, no problem.
Didn't even wait for a response. So I'm like, alright, if he doesn't understand, that's fine. But... Under the sea this, punk. Under the sea this. We can play it on turn 3. I almost want to do it because it's so bad. But I'm getting rid of it.
I'm waiting for two. Um,
I'll do 3. You can start whenever. I almost kept that cow. The OP might be pushing 9 frames per second, yeah. I mean, it's just like not fantastic internet while playing across the world, right?
Let's go.
Yep, ready when you are.
Let's go. Have a good game.
Did you want to play a game, JD?
This is Lorcana. Yeah, this is my hobby.
Pocknock, you
Poke
haven't
no.
been following. Shame on you. You've been in chat all these days. I'll ink Clarabelle, and I will play... There's a lot of choices. I'm going to play a Pegasus, and I'll pass the turn. So, I didn't play Merfolk because he could just challenge it right away, and I want to be able to gain multiple lore, whereas I can
Oh,
play Sail next turn, inking the Basil, and, like, probably this, or the Gazelle, and then play the Curse Merfolk. And then next turn, if I drew a different Inkable, I can keep the Gazelle, and then on 4 go Olivia Gazelle on the Merfolk to get an extra lore out of it. And then the next turn, he's probably going to want to go after the Olivia, so then the Merfolk stays in play another turn, possibly.
Aurora. Aurora's wild, and I quest my hobby.
Done?
I think that no.
I will ink Basil. Then I'll play an Olivia, I'll quest for 1, and I'll pass. I don't necessarily need to sail and play Merfolk. This way, next turn, I could just ink the sail if I wanted to and go Merfolk Gazelle on Olivia, and then the Olivia generates an extra 2 lore from that, kind of, like, over the course of 2 turns. So that's higher than if it did it with a Merfolk.
Yeah. Two days, 1 month, 3. There. 2 days bodyguard.
What is that Aurora? Is it just a 1/3 ward? Quest for 1 for 2?
Quest for 2.
Oh. Gonna ink Clarabelle. I'll play Gazelle to give Olivia ward, or evasive until my next turn. I'll quest for 4, go up to 5. I'll play a Curse Merfolk, and then I'll pass. Being aggressive.
No.
Man, we really beat up on Blue Steel Precon deck. It's all, I'm assuming it's some Floodborn shenanigans, right? You have the Aura to shift on to the little one. Like, every character they played is kind of like a shift target. Kita's not, but it's a princess, so maybe there's some synergies there.
I include his Aurora, and I use it for keeping Avalanche. The one the mastery supporting character. And I quest for 3.
You know, sometimes you get got by things like that. Welcome to Locals.
Let's have a big hand.
All right. How do we rebuild from that? Like, inking sail feels bad. It's like the only play. I mean, I could just play it. You know what? Yeah, you know what? I'll play it. I'll draw a card. I'll sail, draw a card. For that literal reason. Literal reason. I'll ink Goofy. Let's hope you don't have more avalanches. I'll play a Pegasus and a Merfolk. I'll quest for 1 and pass. This man is cooking me with the starter deck. That is for sure. The one defense dot deck against the Avalanche deck. Is Avalanche set 4? Probably. Who knows, man? I'm not gonna bring it up with him. He beats me with it. He's getting the victory star. I'll let someone else break his dreams. Like if those are the other cards he plays with, he's allowed to play Avalanche. But it got me good. They're all heroes. He quests for 8 next turn. He might outrace me. I will ink go. I'll play Shurkan. I'll quest for 4 up to 10 and pass the turn. Yeah, getting our Curse Merfolk Pegasus Olivia taken down. Pretty rough. I did not account for the Avalanche. No, I did not. My bad. Here comes Grab Your Sword. Oh man. let's not. I won't tell him. I'll let him keep crushing people on here with it. That would be too good.
I quest Anna for 2. And
I'm pretty sure I'm just dead.
Anna, other hero characters get 1 to sturdy. Kida
Yep,
is
quest.
hero, Aurora is hero, e Robin foi hero. Então, again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't think there is an Infinity Q on Pixelborn.
Not 6, okay?
Oh yeah, we should have realized that the Robin Hood wasn't legal from the get-go,
All
right?
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 8 points. And I pass.
Sadly, like there's nothing with stack damage to make a top deck go do anything. How many cards are in your hand?
I had 3. I had one down. This Anna is your other characters or only one character?
All of your others. You did it right. I'll draw a card. I'll link Clarabelle. I'll quest for 8 up to 18, and you win the game. Good job.
Thanks.
There is an infinity. Oh, infinity ranked. Yeah. So maybe they just queued for the wrong one. But the Avalanche was so backbreaking. I don't even think, like, I didn't register it because, one, I don't think Robin Hood would be that good. Maybe it would. Maybe if Robin Hood was in the format, there would be a Beyond the Horizon deck because you could go turn 1 Robin Hood or Rhino, turn 2 play Vanessa or Troubadour, and then turn 3 shift Rhino or Robin Hood and sing Beyond the Horizon. Alright, but if we pair him to him again, I'm dipping. I'm going to be looking at every card in Milwaukee like, this is legal, right? This is legal. Let's get dangerous. I don't even know why I drew a hand, as if you could see me shuffling the whole time.
Fair, fair. Alright. Trying to shuffle this. It's triple sleeve, so it's got a little bit of heft to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, good luck.
Good luck. Hop cut okay?
Yeah. I don't think we've won a single die roll yet. Unless we were on the play against the green-blue earlier.
Yes.
Yes.
Throwback 4?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, I guess.
I will also do 4. You can start whenever you're ready.
Alright.
Can you tell that those sleeves are a different shade? Can you tell? See that? I can see that right now. These two right there are a slightly different shade. I'm pretty sure you can see it on the camera. That is frustrating. I'm gonna have to go through these sleeves. I think I accidentally got some really old sleeves mixed in with the rest of my green ones because they all were the same shade. They were probably on cards in the cube because I didn't care as much on that. I'll draw for turn. I will ink a card. I'm going to ink Tipo, play Basil, pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Ink queen, play queen, quest 1, pass.
That's a card. I will ink a sail and play a sail. I'll draw a card. I will ink Clarabelle. I will play a Clarabelle, and I will pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Let's ink a Lilo. I'll play a power line. And you are at 3 ink. I will quest for 2. Pass.
I'll ink Tipo. I will play Olivia and Flaversham.
Nice.
I will send my... Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I don't think so. I'm just going to pass.
Okay. Ready up. Draw.
Our opponent has to be like, what the heck are they doing? Like, starting off like a normal deck and then playing these stupid hyper-aggressive cards.
And I'll play Ariel Basil. And then I'll quest for 2. Pass.
Cards in hand?
1.
I will shift Basil.
Yep, there he is.
I'll ink the Clarabelle. Pay the 1 to get the last card out of your hands.
Very expensive discard right now.
Yeah. I guess I can trade this off with your Basil now and not feel bad about it.
Fair.
And I think I'll pass the turn.
All right. Draw for turn. That's not helpful. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Got nothing there. Let's go ahead and 1 jump. Give power line evasive. Quest for 1.
It's until your next turn, right?
Yeah, until my next turn. And quest for 1 more. Pass. No cards in hand.
I'll play Curse Merfolk.
Fair enough.
I will... So the queen does not have powers?
She does not have evasive, no.
I'll take out the queen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll quest for 6.
All right.
play an Ursula 2, and I'll pass.
Draw. Oh, that came just a turn too late. What's Basil's stat line?
4/5.
4, 5. Let's shift. And
What's the power line?
he's a 6'4".
Ooh, I
He's a
can't
big
deal
boy.
with that.
And both Hirams or both Flavershims are 1 each, right?
It's a 1/1 and a 0/2. 0/2, 1/1.
2. Let's take out the 0/2 with Basil. Let's take out the 1/1 with Ariel. And you have 1 card in your hand or 0?
0.
Ooh,
I don't think they should have done
do
this. I think
risk it? I will pass. Were mistakes made?
and I drew a Pegasus. I'll take out your Basil.
Okay.
And I'll quest for 2.
Okay.
And I'll pass the turn.
Draw for turn. Okay. So that doesn't also help me. Well,
When it's not a song to like go off.
it's not a song to go off.
Well, I
It's
guess
an
I should be
action
happy.
that I can't actually play.
Oh no.
Oh no! Let's take out your Ursula. And it's when you ink, I discard, right?
Correct.
All right.
So
I
if
think
I-
I'm gonna just. Oof, that's tough. I think I'm gonna pass and hope you don't get an inkable.
That is an inkable.
Oh man.
But do I want to ink it? I'm gonna quest for 5. Puts me at
Okay.
13. What could you have that costs more than 6? That's not a song. It would be a character, but you said it's an action, but I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Whatever, I'll just play the goofy and pass. It's a lot of lore.
All right. That is a lot of lore. Draw. That is also not what I needed, though.
Oh, it's not an inkable or a song? Oh, it's an inkable. What's the
it's an
6 cost
inkable.
action?
And I'll play 6 for Get Out.
Oh,
on
get
your
out.
Basil.
All right. That's a card. And then I assume
And
you're
then
challenging the
I will-
merfolk with one of them.
You
Oh, I
challenge
guess you can take
Merfolk
them
with
both out,
Ariel.
actually.
Yeah. So Pegasus, I have to take out Pegasus with that, and then take out Merfolk with that.
So at least takes out your Ariel.
And pass. Yep. Oof.
Funny draw. I'll pass the
Okay.
turn. Just hope you don't play
Okay.
B King. I guess you could have B King in your deck. Maybe I should have quested there, but I'll find out. Punish me.
I can. Pirate's Life.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the only song I got was "Don't Let the Frostbite Bite." So
I don't even know what that does. Oh, you're ready. So okay.
Ready all your characters. They can't quest for the rest of the turn.
You would have eaten the goofy if I quested them.
That's true.
I'll play Curse Merfolk. I will pass the turn.
All right, come on, song. Ooh, B King. And then
Still
1,
trigger, right?
2, 3, and 4, and then
B King number 2.
again.
Yeah.
And then I will pass.
I'll link a Tipo and pass.
All right, ready up. I don't like that song though right now. I think I have to though. Oof.
You don't have to do nothing.
Let's quest 2. Pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Inkable? Alright, I'll ink Goofy, I'll play Clarabelle, I'll pass the turn, I'll draw one card off you. Thanks for not singing the song.
Hey,
I
anytime.
drew what I needed. I drew what I
Draw.
needed that time. Although you'll probably be king me
4
again.
for Robin Hood.
Ooh.
I'll sing Eye to Eye.
Oh no. So we each
Both
gain 2
gain
lore
2
and draw 2 cards?
Yep. And then I will go ahead and trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will find the Bee King off of it.
He is the king.
And pass turn.
I'll play... How many cards in hand?
2 cards in hand.
So I have to do that. I need the damage, I think, but I can play this and this, and we draw cards.
I'm the king, baby.
It's exactly enough just for that, though. This could take out both. What am I going to draw in ink for that? I don't think so. I'll ink Tipo. I'll play Go-Go. I'll play Cow. You have 2 cards, you said, so I'll draw a card.
2 cards.
I'll play Ursula 2 to look at your hand and hit a song, hopefully.
Eye to Eye and Nothing We Won't Do.
Be prepared.
1, 2, 3, 16. You eye to eye 18. If I shifted, it's still 19. So I think I have to take the... No, I have to take the ready card, I think.
Okay.
Maybe let's see. You're gonna... Let me think. You're gonna quest and gain 2. That puts you at 17. You could get double Pirate's Life off of both cards.
That's true.
I'm gonna take the ready card.
All right.
I'll let you do all the fun stuff. Your turn.
All the fun stuff. So I'm gonna draw for turn. Oh, that's kind of hilarious though. All right, let's go ahead and quest for 2.
I did randomly lose
Do the
for not
Robin
getting
Hood
the
thing.
Goofy,
1,
but
2, 3.
I bet he drew
4.
the other Bee
Let's
King.
go ahead and find the Pirate's Life. Gain 2. And then
We calculated that.
Let's go ahead.
We just need him not to play eye to eye into a Pirate's Life.
Sing the if I sing the eye to eye, does that put you in danger zone? 1, 2, 3, 16, potentially 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7,
16. Don't I only go to 15?
Let's go ahead.
If he has a Pirate's Life, he wins. He just hardcasts it.
Let's sing
Maybe
eye to
he's gonna
eye.
sing it.
And draw 2. Then I will trigger ability. Moment of Truth. 1, 2.
Moment of Truth.
3,
Like I can't stop
4.
his board.
Eye to eye.
Can you play eye to eye
Through the
off of eye to eye?
and that's game.
You can play eye to eye off his trigger. I thought there was a cost that
Woo.
you had to be under. Can you play to eye off his ability? I thought it had to be under a certain cost. I don't actually know how Powerline works.
It's a cost 9 or less, and eye to eye is a 9.
Okay, cool. Good game.
Yeah, good game, man. Have a good rest of your day.
You too.
Thank you.
I mean, sometimes you just get Bee Kinged 3 times. The Bee King into Bee King was pretty good. Does this deck suck? Yes, probably. Was it hilarious? Yes. Kind of. We'll try one more time. Gee. He just had like all the little characters in the beginning to stop won the Clarabelle from doing anything in the Basil. Like, happens, I guess. Oh yeah, he definitely can see my hand when I hold it too much. I have to adjust my overhead camera. Annoyingly. But it's like a weird, delicate dance to get it at the right angle and not just have it show my crotch. Or just show the wrong part. We'll see now, because I moved it a whole bunch. Right there. Oh, yeah, definite. Well, I couldn't kill the power line, because he gave it evasive. It's possible, like,
Bye. See you in
two
a bit.
turns before that,
Hey,
I
how's it
could
going?
have. Hello. Like, it's possible that I could have gone after the power
Okay.
line, but I doubt it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, good games, Honey Nut.
How's your day going?
It's been a day.
I hear
It's
you.
the last game I get to play before I got to pick my kid up from school. And they gave us the
Alright.
play finally.
Alright, so we'll see if we can have some fun at least.
Man, even at this angle, it's like so easy for me to accidentally show you my hand. It's so irritating. It's not your fault. It's just my camera position, to have my face cam not just like, to have my overhead cam not block my face cam is really annoying
Yeah.
for me.
Not gonna lie, my monitor is a wall-mounted TV, so I'm most often looking at my hand, not at the screen. So,
Well, good for
we're
me.
gonna mulligan 3.
I'm gonna do 4. Hey, we hit the thing we wanted to hit.
I did not. I should have done more.
Someone in my chat wonders where you live, based on your
Arizona.
playmat.
Arizona.
Is that a local game store there, or is that the? Oh wait,
They're
isn't
based
that in Seattle?
I believe. They have a second location down here in the Phoenix area.
Nice. I will ink a card. I think it's gonna be Little Old Peggy, and I'm gonna play Curse Merfolk and pass turn.
Alright, we're gonna draw. Oh, still did not find a 1-drop. I should have mulliganed more. We will. What are we gonna ink? We'll ink a
Merfolk.
library and pass.
I'll ink an Ursula 2. I'll play a Sail. I'll draw a card. I will ink a Go-Go. I'll play a Basil. I'll quest for 2 and pass.
Haywook 6.
We're gonna ink a Tinkerbell, pay 2 for a Cruella, and pass.
But that can challenge my stuff. I will ink Ursula 2. I will shift Basil. I will quest for 4 and pass.
What does the shift Basil do?
This is the one that whenever I ink a card, I may pay 1, and if I do, you discard a card.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I wonder if I could afford... Maybe I should be playing just more discard.
Ink another Tinkerbell.
But it's like Sudden Chill seems so mid.
We're gonna pay
But I guess
3
with
for an
Max,
Alice.
maybe this is the deck. I remember
And
joking
What are
that...
Basil's stats?
A 4/5.
4/5. We'll take out the Merfolk.
Discard a card,
And
please.
we're gonna discard a Baymax and pass.
How many cards in hand?
4.
I will play Clarabelle and draw a card. I will ink Gazelle, play Flaversham. You can keep your cards. I'll just quest for 2, and I'll pass.
I did not get the right start for this matchup. We will draw. We're gonna.
Yeah, my deck's a little
surprisingly
weird.
Ink another Tinkerbell. We'll pay 4 for a Genie. We'll draw. Basil's a 4/5.
Yep, a 4/5, a 0/2, and a 2/3.
We'll quest Alice for 2. Give +2 and ward to Cruella. Quest for 2 and pass.
1 ink short from playing the 2 fun cards. Alright, I'll play Olivia. I'll quest for 6 to 14. And I'll pass. Actually, you know what? You know what? Hold on. I'm going to play the fun card. I'm going to play Shirkan and discard Olivia.
Alright. And so Shirkan is...
A 4/4 that
his
quests for
ability?
4. I have to
4/4.
discard my hand when he comes into play.
Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll ready... Yeah, I think you probably have it. I don't think there's a lot I can do. We'll Inca Cruella. We'll pay 5 for an Elsa. We'll tap down Shere Khan. So he's a 4/4. We'll hit him with Elsa. We'll hit him with Alice. Oh, wait, no, Alice wouldn't kill him. With Genie. Cruella will take out that one, yep. And that's a 0 strength, right?
Yep. A 0/2.
And Alice will quest for 2. She'll give ward to Elsa and pass.
How many cards in hand?
3.
I'll quest for 3, up to 17. And I'll play Clarabelle. Maybe I should challenge here. Nah, I'll play Clarabelle and pass. If this was a real event, I definitely would have played the Baby Flaversham. And it would have gotten eaten by Elsa. And maybe he would have been able to take out Basil then. But then the next turn, I would have played Shirkan and Clarabelle. And I think it's better there. But I just had to play the Shirkan. I didn't expect him to be able to board wipe there, but I should have just thought about it.
Tap down Clarabelle. You gotta get rid of the Basil. He's a 4/5 though. This Elsa will hit him for 2. Cruella will finish him. And then the Clarabelle's, that one's a 1/2, right?
Yep.
We'll take that one out with Elsa. And we'll quest Alice for 2. Give ward to the Elsa with 3
Right.
damage.
Come on, cow off the top. Play Curse Merfolk, quest up to 18, pass the turn, hope you don't have another Elsa effect.
I do not in hand, so...
Go-Go would have been pretty cute too. We do have outs.
Be enough, I don't think. We'll pay 5 to play Baymax. We'll heal 2 off Elsa to gain 2. Alice will quest for 2, give an Elsa +1, quest for 2, and Elsa will sing Into the Unknown on Clarabelle, but I have no way of dealing with the merfolk.
I was hoping to hit Go-Go, but I'll quest up. Good game.
Yeah, good game.
I think you would have crushed me had I been on the draw, though. Well, good luck in the next few
and
games.
I missed my 1 drop, which didn't
Yeah.
help.
Definitely does not help.
Yeah, it's that's not the normal blue-green deck, much like
No.
this isn't the normal blue-purple
Yeah.
deck. So
Right. All right, you have a good night.
yeah, good game.
All right, let's try to fix this before I gotta head out here soon. But let's. All right, that sleeve's wrong. I think that's wrong. My brain is now like I can't even tell. That one looks different. Is it easier to tell on the camera? If I look, not really. Well, Are these two the same? Yeah, that's wrong. Those all look right. Those look fine. So I think that one was there. So are these all the new cards I added? No, these were some of the old cards. No, these... I think there's a... well, no, this was on the other deck. Oh, no, but this needed re-sleeved. Yeah, this is frustrating. I'm going to have to go through and find the contaminated batch of sleeves in my big amount and take them out. Oh, it's annoying. I mean, it wouldn't bother me too much in the cube if it was 50-50, but like 50 sleeves and like 1,000, one package getting accidentally mixed up is like a nightmare scenario, right? Like, I noticed this happened, and that's why I re-sleeved my deck on the weekend, but I threw those sleeves away. I was like, I don't even want to risk accidentally mixing them again. And there I go doing it somehow. But, alright, that's it for that today. I do have to go pick my kid up. We're going to raid somebody. Is the old JDZ live yet? So Cowgrow did not seem like a great choice. There's nothing in this deck that naturally gets hit by World's Greatest Criminal Mind. I want to play this deck. This one looked like it had much better potential. But I mean, like, we played, what, 4 games, lost 3 of them? One game we played against cards that were not in the format. Like, we lost to Avalanche, basically. Obviously great against us. We lost to, like, some crazy high roll from a Powerline deck, which I think is quite telling. We maybe made a mistake, but, like, realistically, we just didn't do anything, right? Our deck's weird. It's like we're trying to be aggro with Cow, but Cow doesn't do that necessarily. I think you want to be more of like a mid-tempo with Cow, possibly. The Basil was cute, but didn't do too much. It was just a big body that quested. It discarded, what, 1 card? No cards, because I think we just tempo played cards, maybe. And then... yeah, so maybe the shift line isn't needed there, and we could do other things. The Goofy felt too slow. Shirkan was bad, I think. I think these are some fun things. I'll happily stretch. I could use this. Ooh, yeah, I could use a stretch. Oh, it's nice when people use channel points for things I like. Although I like most of the things, that's why I put them there. I'm gonna have to dig out these Simbas. I know there's no way I have these things already pulled out. But it's Shimmering Skies, so I at least have a foil one. Alright, let's raid. Let's raid. Raid. Mulligan TV, 59 viewers. They got games playing. Alright. 10 viewers. I think this is just Pixelborn gameplay. Pete the Showstopper, Emerald Steel Songs. Let's raid Lorgains. Whoa, Snake Chips streams? Oh man, I'm sorry, Lorgains, but I gotta harass Snake Chips. How can you not harass someone who is in your stream all the time? All right, everyone. Pretty good. Oh, I guess some news I haven't talked about at all. But the ICL does basically have its confirmed starting date. We haven't officially pushed it yet, but it'll be in a couple of weeks. It'll be in October, the beginning of October. I'll say that much. So be prepared, get ready. We're giving everyone at least a couple weeks to ready up for stuff. All right, but I'll chit chat with you all later. I'll see you tomorrow.